Gerald Warner, a pitching instructor, once said, "Good mechanics means good pitching," and I couldn't agree more. A lot of people think that pitching's difficult, and they see it on TV, or they go to tournaments, and they see pictures of me, and they wonder how I do it. But really, it's really simple if you follow these 3 simple steps. Having proper mechanics will produce a strike, and throwing a strike primarily depends on these 3 things: your arm circle, your leg drop, and your follow-through. With your arm, you need to keep it straight but relaxed with a constant arm speed during the entire arm circle. You also want to keep your arm close to your body as you want to stay in line with the plate. That way you keep control and you can throw a strike. With your arm circle, as you can see in these pictures, I kept it straight and close to my body, which is really important, obviously, in throwing a strike. Not only does the arm account for mustering up a strike, but the legs play an important part as well. The leg drive is all about driving towards home plate, and the longer your leg drive, the closer you are to home plate, which is the less distance you have to throw. As driving towards home plate, you also want to rotate your hips as well as keep your arm circle in line. So you kind of have to put step 1 and step 2 together. As you can see in these pictures, I don't have the longest leg drive, but I also have little legs compared to my teammates who, are 6 foot, so they throw harder than I do because they have a less distance they need to throw it. But as you can see, I also rotated my hips as I was stepping towards home plate, and my arm circle was still close to my body. The last big step in pitching a strike is the follow-through. You also want a perfect release. If you don't have a perfect release, your ball is either going to go too high or too low. If you release it early, it's going to go roll in the ground, and if you release it too late, it's going to go over your head, which obviously is not going to be a strike. It doesn't matter if you're throwing a fastball, a curveball. They all have different follow-throughs, but they all release at the hip. I think I have a lot of passion and interest in this as I pitch myself. As you can see, I have a couple of my trophies with me. I actually have a no-hitter, which, if you don't know, is where you can throw a complete game allowing no hits. And it wouldn't have been possible if I hadn't used the 3 simple steps that I just mentioned: your arm circle, your leg drop, and your follow-through. You have to put them all together in order to throw a strike. If your arm's out of whack, and it's not in the same rotation, it's going to go far to the left or far to the right. If you don't have a leg drive, and if you step to the left of the plate, your ball's going to go to the left of the plate. Just like your follow-through. If you don't release it right at your hip, it's either going to go too high or too low, and that's not going to throw a strike. I pitched for many years. I have a love for it, and I actually have to go back and remember these 3 steps. I have pictures, and I go back and I look at pictures of me. As you can see throughout my PowerPoint, I put pictures of me, and I have to look at those, and I have to analyze, what am I doing wrong? Am I releasing my hip? Am I stepping towards home plate right? Am I following through right? With all that being said, if you have a straight arm circle and you keep it close to your body, if you strive towards the plate, and if you release at the hip, you will produce a strike.